What's up guys, this is Andrew at Night, and what I've got for you guys today is a review of the SGP Neo Hybrid case for the Samsung Galaxy S2. And right off the bat, this is probably my favourite case at the moment. I think it gives really good protection without being too bulky, because I do like this, which is the Trident Aegis and the OtterBox Defender, and also the Casemate Pop, which I don't have with me. But they do add quite a lot of bulk to the phone. And they're just bulky, a bit unwieldy. Whereas this, I think, really keeps the really nice design of the phone, and it just feels sleek, despite giving you that protection. So the first bit is this pretty thin silicone sleeve, and it is pretty thin, sort of dusty matte feel, because it's got a bit of stuff inside it, which is all lovely. And we're just gonna sorry about that. Drop the phone into the sleeve, like so, and that fits really nicely, really easily. You don't have to sort of fuss around with it. And then the second part is this sort of bumper thing, which again, it's pretty thin, but it's just about good enough to do the job. And this is sort of a hybrid plastic type thing, and you can sort of see at the top that it has slight nubs which go into the silicone just to hold it, but we'll get to that in a minute. So we'll just pop it around like that, and then you just want to go around the case and just really massage the sides just to get it on. And once it's on, you can see it looks really cool. You almost can't tell that it's two pieces, and the colours are really nice. There's loads of ones to select, and obviously you can mix and match between the two bits, much like their linear style cases. But yeah, so the silicone itself is, as I said, kind of like dry matte. It feels really nice in the hand, and it doesn't stick in the pocket, but you do get that shock protection. So this case is pretty decent protection wise. It's not quite an OtterBox, but it's pretty close considering how small it is. And as you can see, it has got a lay on the table design, so you're protected both ways. The sort of extra shell, I guess, gives it a little bit more protection. I think it stops it being really slippy in the pockets on the corners. Stops it sticking in the pockets on the corners, and it feels really nice in the hand because it feels like you're holding something really slim still, because you instantly sort of feel this shiny plastic and think quite thin, which I think is the same as this. It just feels really good in the hand, but you do get the added protection, and I really like how it's sort of accented around the buttons. And just going around, you can see it has got that thing for the Korean one, but it's not too much of an issue. The power button's completely covered, and it's sort of like a really nice minimalist design. On the bottom, microphone's open, USB's open, and you've got that little branding. What is that thing? A bit crisp. You can't really read it on camera, but it says SGP case. God, I'm popular. It says SGP case, and that's sort of carved into the side. Volume's completely covered, and again, it's that really nice thin sort of minimalistic design. Lanyard's open, headphone jack obviously, and the other microphone, so you do get dual mic, and the camera is protected enough so that when you lay it down, you're not going to scratch it, but at the same time the flash works fine. The only issue I had with this case is the fit. Stop texting me. The fit is slightly off. You can see around here, it's sort of, I think it's partly because I've got a screen protector on, but it doesn't quite pull over completely straight occasionally, and sometimes when you hold it, there's a bit of sort of give between here. You can feel how much that bows out. You occasionally just catch it on something, and you can feel that. So it just does come away from the silicone. But apart from that, I'm pretty impressed. I'd say this is, again, as I said at the start, this is probably my favourite case at the moment. I really like how it looks, how it feels, and I like the protection you get. The front, I wish they'd maybe done something along the lines of these, where you can just see the colour, because it does look a little bit boring from the front. And you can see here occasionally where the fit's not quite on, the light gets caught just on the very edge of the plastic, which looks a bit weird, but it's not a very big complaint. But anyway, from the back it looks awesome, so I think that's just me wishing for more than there is, when it doesn't really make any difference. But protection wise, great. Design wise, really like it. couple of issues with fit around the edges, but you get used to that. And if you do like the style of case, that's a small price to pay because it's really good. So yep, that's the SGP case Neo Hybrid for the Galaxy S2. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and if there's anything else you'd like to know, please comment or PM. See you next time. Ta-da!